Welcome to Timeless Flick, where we dive deep into the best of cinema and television, exploring what makes these classics truly unforgettable. If you're passionate about powerful storytelling, complex characters, and shows that leave a lasting impact, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a giant, The Sopranos, a show that didn't just break the mold, but redefined what television could be. We're about to explore how this series set the stage for the golden age of television, from its layered characters and groundbreaking storytelling to its cultural impact and that unforgettable finale. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the world of Tony Soprano, this deep dive is for you. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey as we discover how The Sopranos became more than just a TV show. It became a timeless piece of storytelling. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Flick for more deep dives into the greatest shows and movies of all time. When The Sopranos premiered on HBO in 1999, TV was a different beast. Network shows dominated, and serialized storytelling was considered a risky move. Creator David Chase didn't just take that risk, he embraced it, crafting a multi-layered narrative that explored the duality of Tony Soprano's life. This wasn't just a mob show. It was a psychological drama that delved into existential themes, the American dream, and the struggles of family life. The use of therapy was revolutionary. Dr. Jennifer Melfi, played by Lorraine Bracco, wasn't just a narrative device. She was the lens through which we saw Tony's vulnerabilities and moral contradictions. These sessions exposed Tony's psyche and allowed the show to explore the idea that even the most powerful people are still deeply flawed and conflicted. The juxtaposition of Tony's mob life with his mental health struggles made viewers empathize with a character who was otherwise unlikable, breaking the convention of clear-cut heroes and villains on television. Let's talk about the characters. The Sopranos didn't just give us a compelling protagonist. It gave us a cast of deeply nuanced characters, each with their own arcs and struggles. Carmela Soprano, Tony's wife, was perhaps one of the most tragic figures in the show. Torn between her material desires and her conscience, Carmela represented the moral cost of living a life built on blood money. Her character highlighted the themes of complicity and denial. She knew the nature of Tony's business, yet she chose to turn a blind eye because of the comfort and luxury it provided. Carmela's moral dilemmas made her much more than a background character. She was a driving force in Tony's life and a mirror to his own contradictions. Then there's Christopher Moltisanti, Tony's nephew, who symbolizes the new generation of the mob. His ambitions of becoming a Hollywood screenwriter contrasted sharply with his addiction and violent tendencies. Christopher's tragic arc, filled with betrayal and self-destruction, showcased the generational shift within the mob culture. A shift from loyalty and tradition to greed and recklessness. Even characters like Paulie Walnuts and Silvio Dante had their own unique personalities and quirks that made them unforgettable. The show's attention to detail in developing each character made them feel real, as if we were watching the lives of fully fleshed-out people rather than actors on a screen. What sets The Sopranos apart from other TV dramas is its use of themes and symbolism. One of the recurring motifs is the idea of the family, both Tony's biological family and his crime family. This duality is constantly at play, influencing his decisions and driving the narrative forward. Remember the ducks in Tony's pool in the first season? It wasn't just about birds. It symbolized Tony's fear of losing his family and his inability to control the things that truly mattered to him. This kind of subtle symbolism permeated the entire series, often revealing more about the characters than the dialogue itself. Religious imagery also played a significant role in highlighting the characters' moral struggles. For Carmela, her Catholic faith was a way to rationalize her life choices, while for Tony, it represented the conflict between his sense of guilt and his violent nature. The series masterfully used these symbols to deepen its exploration of morality, sin, and redemption. The Sopranos wasn't just groundbreaking in terms of storytelling. It was a visual masterpiece as well. The show's cinematic approach, under the guidance of directors like David Chase and Tim Van Patten, made each episode feel like a mini-movie. The use of dream sequences, especially in episodes like The Test Dream and Funhouse, blurred the line between reality and subconscious, giving us a surreal look into Tony's inner world. These dream sequences were packed with symbolism and often foreshadowed future events, challenging viewers to interpret their meaning. This level of creative risk-taking was rare in television at the time and showcased the series' ambition to be more than just a conventional crime drama. The influence of The Sopranos on modern television is undeniable. Shows like Breaking Bad, Mad Men, The Wire, and even Game of Thrones owe a debt to its legacy. It wasn't just about anti-heroes. It was about complex narratives that demanded attention and rewarded viewers with layered storytelling. The idea that television could be as artistically significant as cinema became a reality because of The Sopranos. David Chase redefined what was possible on TV, paving the way for the streaming era where character-driven stories and morally ambiguous protagonists have become the norm. The show also revolutionized how TV dramas were written, acted, and produced, setting the standard for what we now consider prestige television. And finally, that ending. Perhaps the most debated TV finale of all time. The cut to black during the diner scene is one of the boldest creative choices in television history. But what does it mean? Is Tony dead? Is he alive? The brilliance of that final scene lies in its ambiguity, forcing us to consider the inevitability of Tony's fate without giving us closure. David Chase's decision to leave the audience hanging was a stroke of genius. It wasn't about providing easy answers. It was about making us feel the same tension, paranoia, and uncertainty that defined Tony's life. The ending wasn't just a conclusion. It was a statement on the nature of violence, the unpredictability of life, and the cyclical nature of Tony's existence. The Sopranos wasn't just a TV show. It was a groundbreaking exploration of the human condition wrapped in the guise of a mob drama. It set a new standard for storytelling, forever changing the way we watch and think about television. It challenged us, provoked us, and left us wanting more, even when the screen went black. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of The Sopranos, here on Timeless Flick.